So yesterday we started discussing about Crontab command. So Crontab is a facility. So with help of Crontab, we can able to schedule jobs forever in Unix system. So the advantages of the Crontab is, so if you're having any activities, assume that any programs if you want to run, so those programs we can place it on Crontab. So from the Crontab, automatically Crontab is a kind of agent. So Crontab is a kind of agent. So it will continuously scans the entries which are available on that Crontab, and it will run the programs. And with the standard syntax of Crontab is minutes, hours, day of the month, month of the year, day of the week, script name, or whatever the command, and with full path, then output file name. So this is the standard syntax of Crontab. So minutes will be 0 to 59, hours will be 0 to 23, day of the month will be 1 to 31st, month of the year will be 1 to 12. So this is how we can able to specify the objects entries in cron tab. So in cron tab, we already seen couple of details. So if you want to schedule a job every day at every day first, every month first, we can directly we can directly, so day of the month one, and midnight alternative second Saturday, fourth Saturday, and every alternative. So this way we can able to do it. For example, if you want to schedule a job, alternative on every I mean, if you want to schedule it on every second Saturday and fourth Saturday, we need to identify on which dates. I mean 100 percentage the second Saturday entered into which dates, and accordingly we can able to schedule the we can able to schedule it. So the maximum days of I mean, for example, if you go with second Saturday, so let's go with here. So come to here. The second Saturday will be, so in January second Saturday is 11, and February it is 8, and March 8, and Saturday I mean in April 12, and May 10, June 14th. Then July 12th, August 9th, September 13th, and October 11th, November 8th, so 13th. So this way we can able to this way we can able to we need to be identify what are all the dates. So in this case, like same 7-14, so it will be a second Saturday, and there will be a then this is the second Saturday dates, and fourth Saturday, so there will be a chances of fifth Saturday. So we should not keep 31st. So you need to be exactly identify when do we get the second Saturday range and fourth Saturday range, and we can schedule the entries. This is about, so this is how we can able to schedule the entries on cron tab. So for example, so if you want to schedule, if you want to schedule the last day of the month, for example, assume that you are having a program. So there is a program, and you want to run that program every last day of the month, every last day of the month. So in order to do it with every last day of the month, so how can we schedule it? For example, there are three types of we will get three 4 dates of last day. So for example, Jan, so March, Jan, March, May, July, August, October, December, all will be 31st. So all will be a 31st, and February. So for few months, it will be 31st, and February it will be either 28 or 29, and March, sorry, but I mean, so April and other months it will be 30. So April and other months it will be 30. So Jan, what are all the months? We'll get it on Jan 1. So February, March, March, April, May, May, June, July, August, September, October, September, October, November, and December. These are the months. It will be having last day 31st. February 28th or 29th. So January, February, March, April, then May, June, July, August, then September, September. then okay November. So okay, these many months, okay, we will get we will get 30th. So if you want to okay schedule the job okay, on the last day of the month on every month, okay, so I have a requirement that I want to schedule a job. I want to okay schedule a job. Okay, I want to schedule a job. Okay, last day of the month. So I want to schedule a job. Okay, last day of a month. So last day, okay, last day of a month. So in this case, how can we schedule last day of the month? The last day will be a, so we don't know, right? For example, some days will be 30 and 31st. If you mention 10:30, for example, midnight. So 00, okay, 00, okay, minutes, hours, day of the month. So if you mention okay, day of the month, 30, so okay, 28, okay, 29, 30 and 31. Then month of the year, day and day of the week, we don't know when you will get. Okay, then okay, file name. So home by, so okay, ram by, okay, abc dot okay sh. There is a program you want to be okay schedule. They want to okay run it. So our intention is to run a program on last day of the month. To run a program on last day of the month. But this program will run. So this program okay runs okay 4 days. So if it is okay February, it runs on 28th, and if February is having 29th, January it will run on 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, which is incorrect, right? So what we can do is we can able to okay specify okay we can able to go with this okay minutes okay hours, then day of the month also, month of the year. So just mention okay star okay star okay then okay we need to be, so okay run this command, so we need to run okay this command. So what is the okay intent of okay this command? So okay we know about the date command, right? So what is the usage of date command? Date is a command. So okay with the help of okay date command, so okay we can able to okay date. So okay I mean okay here just use that okay plus percentage of d okay hyphen okay d tomorrow. So for example if you go with okay date okay percentage of okay plus percentage of d, so we'll get as a 24. Whereas I want to provide okay one user okay next day. So okay I want to provide it as a okay next day. So okay, hyphen d we can able to give the user defined okay input, right? Like we can also provide as a date format, or we can also provide as tomorrow, or okay after 1 month we can pass okay some inputs. I am passing it as okay this one. So date plus d minus okay this is a command. So plus d, I mean here we are trying to extract the current date. I don't want the today's date, I want the tomorrow's date. So tomorrow's date will be 25. So now whenever, so this is the way we can able to run a command, and okay we can okay run it. For example okay if you run this guy, so okay I mean if you go and okay run this command, so okay just okay this method, so 25. So you are getting as a 25. So if the 25 equals to 01, so 25 equals to 01, so which means that condition is incorrect. Condition is okay incorrect. See 25 is not equals to 01. So condition is incorrect. They are similar 26, 27, 28, 29. So when this condition will be okay, when this condition will be satisfied, so if it is a month of January 31st, okay, next day means 1. So 1 equals to 1. So the condition will be okay matched. So in this case, the program will be okay executed. In this case, the program will be so okay executed. So we need to pass okay this okay. I mean after that we need to okay pass okay this okay information. So we need to pass this okay information ls hyphen l okay home by okay ram. So okay, we do have a okay sh files, right? Ram dot okay sh, right? So okay, the same way okay we can able to schedule the okay jobs. We can able to schedule the okay jobs. So okay home by, so ram by okay this way we can able to okay schedule it. So I hope it's clear, right? So when this okay, when I mean when the condition will be satisfied, so this is a kind of a condition. We are going to specify as a condition. So if this condition is equals to 1, so okay here we are getting one value. Okay, we are getting one value by using the date command. So date, so okay dollar date plus percentage of the tomorrow. So if the tomorrow's, which means if it is a today 24, tomorrow means to 25. Even if you are running on 31st, it will be 1. If it is a February 28th, 1. March 31st, 1. So whenever this condition is equals to 1, that time only okay we are going to run this okay program. That time only we are going to run okay this program. So again Crontab hyphen E, just go and okay capital G, just okay O. So okay now Go ahead and okay run okay this program. Go ahead and run this okay program. So now, so okay save this okay entities wq. So okay, installing a new cron tab. So we are going to install the so new okay cron tab. This is how we need to be so okay understand okay how this is going to be so execute. This we are going to be so okay execute. So, okay, for example, okay, here, I mean, have you created this crontabs.txt? No. From where we are getting this output? Because, so the ram1.sh, okay, here, so if you go with, okay, this guy, so tile-f, so, okay, we can able to, okay, see that. So we can able to, okay, see it. So even though, I mean, we have placed the entries on crontab command, right? So now we can able to, okay, here, okay, understand. So we clearly mentioned that, okay, script ran at okay so and so time. So today, so okay around okay I mean Jan 23. So this is the time okay it ran. And okay, today also we'll try to okay check. So script ended at okay June 23. So this way we are able to so run the okay job. So this is the advantages of okay this is the advantages of okay cron tab command. So once you schedule a job, so okay once you schedule a job, okay we can able to okay we can able to okay run the okay programs. We can able to run the programs according to your so okay requirements. According to your requirements, okay we can able to run the okay jobs. So now time is 9:56, and similarly this program will be so executed. So this program will be similarly so okay, executed. This is how we can able to place the entries on okay cron tab. So you know how to schedule a job okay every day at some time, every alternative days, and okay even midnight and second Saturday, fourth Saturday, and okay even last day, first day. So whichever the requirement okay we are having, okay we can able to we can able to schedule it by using this. Okay, we can able to schedule it okay by using this okay cron tab. So I hope it's clear for okay everyone. So okay, any doubts? Okay, if anyone has any doubts, let me know so that okay we can okay discuss. So I'm going to okay, unmute. So we can unmute and okay we can uh, okay we can raise okay your doubts. So when it comes with Crontab, the advantages are so we can able to automate the task. What is the meaning of automate the task? So assume that so every day at okay, every 5 minutes you want to okay you want to connect to assume that you have requirement from Flipkart. So in a Flipkart, every 5 minutes you want to connect to a specific URL and you want to download the data. Then okay instead of okay you can do one time manually. Then later create a okay shell program and schedule it on a cron tab. So place it for every 5 minutes. The program will be executed. That is called okay, automative of task. For example, every day morning, every day morning at 5 o'clock, you want to okay say hi. Okay, I mean some activities you want to do. Either shut down the system, either restart the system, restart the services, or then downloading the files, uploading the files, and checking the status of a specific programs, whatever it is. Then okay you want to automate on Linux system itself, then okay we can go ahead and okay use this okay cron tab. If it is in Windows, task scheduler. So for Windows, what kind of programs we can able to okay we can able to okay place it. Windows mainly Java programs and PowerShell programs, Python Perl programs, Python programs, that in Unix everything. So whatever you are having, we can able to okay schedule it. And as I said that Crontab-E to okay, edit the entries, and even every user. So if the Unix is okay, for example, now let me connect with okay. So now we are able to I mean the here Unix is a multi-user capability, right? So I mean now I'm able to okay, place the entries by using okay, root account. By using the okay, account, I'm trying to okay, place the okay, entries. Now every user who connected into the Unix system, they can able to schedule okay, they can able to schedule the okay jobs. How they can schedule it? I think same. Everyone is okay, same. Crontab-E. So, but you are getting a error message that you are not allowed to use this program. Because why you are not allowed to okay, this program? We have added this okay user into cat etc cron dot okay deny. So cron dot deny file okay, we added this entry, right? So cron dot deny yesterday, remember that? So because of that, we are not able to just okay go ahead and okay run this cron.deny. Now okay come here, we can able to place the entries. So okay in Unix, so as an administrator, we can able to control, we can able to schedule the jobs, we can able to deny it. And once you given the privileges, we can also get it. For example, okay, in cran tab, so we are having multiple users, right? So if you want to know the, if you want to display the list of entries, list of entries related specific user, we can also okay use this. Okay, we can also use this. So for example, okay, Crontab hyphen u ram, which means that so the persons of okay specific users, we are able to get the okay detail. For example, okay hyphen l. So okay specific users okay details, we are going to okay get it. So this is how okay we can able to okay we can able to okay view the okay schedule the jobs, and okay particularly we can able to okay performs the okay operations on okay we can able to performs the okay, I mean here the get the host cluster runs users in if you want to get the details grant a hyphen c, it will say that okay this many of details are so available. So these are the major advantages of Crontab. So Crontab is the facility we always okay use it. So the disadvantages, when it comes with okay disadvantages, so if you go with a Crontab, there are, I mean by default okay we are getting this feature. I mean 99.99% it will work. The problems are in case if a program got stuck in between, or okay if the okay for example if the cron dot if the cron service is down, you will not get a notification stating that the programs are not running. So okay, a person continuously, so okay, until unless if you don't have a proper alerting mechanism, so until unless if you don't have proper alerting mechanism, so okay in case something goes down, we will not able to come to know so what are the okay, issues. And even if there are any errors, and okay even if there are any okay, errors, it will be difficult to identify where the exact error. And okay even okay there is also a okay security compliance issues. If you are not able to, if you're not configured okay carefully, user might scheduled okay I mean it may create some other issues. So okay I mean as I told that okay hard to debug. uh, I mean even if we are having any complex workflows, so the complex workflows okay, we can't able to achieve it. So I mean limited task we can able to achieve it. So in order to okay, schedule the jobs by using the complex and all, then okay, you need to learn about okay, cron tab, or you need to learn about autosys, control M, airflow, D series. There are okay different okay, there are okay different okay job scheduling tools are available. So you must have to okay, use those. Okay, you must have to use okay those tools. So this is completely about. So this is completely about okay about okay scheduling commands. So if you're having any doubts, let me know. So otherwise okay we'll proceed with okay further concepts. There are different ways to schedule the job in last day of the month, so that is one of the best way. So just okay date okay, plus percentage of d hyphen d tomorrow is equals to 01. So I mean the last day only this command will be succeeded, so that okay we can able to run the okay jobs. Okay jobs. Any other doubts? Okay, so if you're not having any doubts, so I can proceed okay further.
No,
Okay. Now, so we'll discuss about okay further comments. So which are okay how to interact. So okay how to interact okay between the okay between two Linux servers. Okay, for example, if the Linux servers are in okay one network, so okay, all of them are in one network. How do we establish a connection between okay one server to another server, and okay how do we transfer the files between okay two Linux servers, or okay how do we transfer the files between Windows to Unix, and okay how do we connect okay how do we connect okay, different Linux servers, okay, without of using password, all those things, okay, we'll try to be, okay, learn. So if you go on, okay, here Oracle VirtualBox, I have created, okay, one more instance called, okay, SFTP. I mean, just a name, nothing SFTP. We can also make it as, okay, different name also. Just I'm going to, okay, start this, okay, I'm going to, okay, start this, okay, instance. So assume that, so you are working on, okay, you are working on a project, or okay, you are working for, okay, assume that you are in a school or you are in a college. So in a college, okay, in a college, okay, we are having 30 computers. Consider we are having a 30 computers. So for all the, I mean, all computers, okay, we have installed, okay, Linux. We have installed either Linux or Red Hat Linux, whatever, okay, we have installed on it. So now, so okay, there is a one admin user. So there is a one admin user, or okay, there is a one admin user. This admin user is common for all the host, right? There is admin user. He is common for, okay, all the host root account. Now, so there is a requirement that, so there is a requirement. There are 30 servers. There are now, okay, 30 servers. So from, okay, now, instead of, okay, okay, this admin user, so instead of, okay, establishing a connections to each servers, there are, okay, couple of, okay, places. The first place is now, okay, assume that, okay, now computer number 20, he wants to connect from, okay, he wants to connect. There are two ways to connect. One is he will directly, okay, open, he can get the IP address, and, okay, once he get the IP address, okay, he can able to, okay, enter username and password and connect it. And that is the one way. Or other way is, so from, okay, the other way is, okay, okay, from one host, in out of 30, okay, in out of 30 hosts, I will consider one host as, okay, master host. I will consider, so one host as a master host. I mean, master host means, okay, I'm going to, okay, consider, okay, one host as a master host. So from that host, I want to establish the connections to all the host, and which means that, so from this server itself, okay, server one, I want to connect to the server two itself. So, okay, from server 1, I want to connect to server 3. So, from server 1, I want to connect to, okay, all the servers, okay, for a root account. And similarly, okay, there is a one more account called, okay, teacher. There is one more account called teacher. This teacher account is also common. Or, okay, for example, we can call it as, so lab assistant. So, we are also having a role called, okay, lab assistant, okay, or, okay, okay, lab admin. So, there is another user called, okay, lab admin. So, okay, for this lab admin guy, so, okay, assume that, okay, the n number of people have connected and they are facing some issues. So for this lab admin team, so instead of connecting each server every time, he can be available on, okay, one common place. Then from there he can able to quickly connect to that, okay, your server. He will just, quickly establish connections to your server, either with password or without password, so that, okay, he can able to assist. He can able to, so assist. So if you want to, okay, achieve, okay, such kind of, okay, functionalities, you need to learn about a commands called, okay, SSH. So SSH, then after that, okay, we're also having a SCP, then, okay, SFTP, and, okay, FTP, and, okay, rsync. These are the, so five commands is part of, okay, in order to perform the operations between the Linux servers, we need to, okay, have a good knowledge on. So these are, okay, these commands: SSH, SCP, SFTP, and, okay, rsync. Now the intent of, okay, SSH is, so the intent of the, okay, SSH is secure socket host. The, okay, the meaning of SSH means secure socket host. So what this SSH command does is, so with help of, okay, SSH command, so SSH secure, okay, socket, okay, host. So, okay, with the help of, okay, with the help of SSH, we can establish, okay, we can establish connection to remote host, remote or, okay, other host, okay, from current, okay, server, from current, okay, current system. So if you are, okay, if you are having a privileges, if you are having a, okay, privilege in the sense like, so, okay, I mean, what is the meaning of, okay, privileges? So ensure all your, okay, servers are in the same network, and, okay, even, okay, IP tables must be enabled. So what are that, okay, default? So okay, both should be in a same network. So all of them should be a same networks, or okay, IP table should be okay enabled. So IP table should be enabled, and port number 22 should be okay allowed to connect. Port number 22 should be allowed to so connect. So now I have established okay connections. I have established the okay connection. So okay, this is okay learning, right? So we already know about okay learning username and password. So here also okay root, and okay here okay username. Now IPA. So what is the IP address? Okay, we got it for this guy. The IP address of okay this guy is 192.168.0.249. Okay, 0 dot okay 249. So okay ours is so okay IPA. So what is the IP address here? 162 dot okay 168 dot 0 dot. So okay here okay 0 dot okay we got the okay earlier it was 3 okay 135. Now 249 is available. We got the 249. This is the okay IP address. Now 249, right? Just log into 249. So okay just okay root, and okay here just root, and okay here. Now so currently so for example okay here if you go with okay host name, so this is a SFP test. Now okay host name. So okay host name. So considering I am considering okay this as a okay admin node. I am considering this as a admin node. So from this node I want to establish a connections to okay I want to establish a connections to okay other server. I want to establish connections to okay this server. So okay this server. So the account is okay as of now we are having only one account. So how do we know that okay how many accounts are available? So cat etc okay PA okay SSWD. So I created so one user called okay Bangalore. So whatever it is. So now we want to okay, establish a connection. We want to establish a connection. So in this case, so SSH. So okay SSH. So we need to the syntax of SSH is okay the syntax of SSH okay SSH username at the rate of okay server name or okay IP okay address. Then it will ask you to enter the password. Then it will ask you to enter the okay password. So once you enter the password, then okay, we can able to establish a connection. We can able to establish the so connection. Now let me so do this. For example, okay, here what is the IP address? So this is the IP address, right? So you just try to understand very carefully. So SSH. So if you are not going to, so if you are not going to okay specify the username, so by default also I mean username is not a okay mandatory, it's a default. If you are not going to specify a username, it will try to look for the remote server okay with the same user. So here which user we connected? The username is Ram, right? Let me try to enter that. Just press the yes. So it will ask you to enter the passwords of Ram on 249. So now go ahead and okay, run this account. You will get exception stating that the user okay permission denied, or this user is not available. This user is not so available. So whereas so let me do on okay other way. So SFT okay here. So SSH. So okay here okay SSH. So now go ahead and run okay this one. Now it is asking that okay root, because I haven't specified any account, right? So I haven't specified any account. So now if you enter a valid user password, so we are able to establish a connections to this server okay from okay this server. So what is that now? Now go ahead and run this okay host name. We are at SFP test. So if you execute okay IPA, so we are on okay 249, which means that so from 135 host we have established the connections to okay remote server. So how we perform the operation? So from this server we connected to this server, and okay vice versa also we can able to okay do it. Vice versa also we can able to okay do it. Now here so now execute SFTP, that not okay SSH. So okay SSH. So okay IPA. So okay SSH. Okay username. So from here, so okay here just type okay yes. Just press the okay, password. Once you enter the correct password, now okay now host name okay, I mean okay here IPA and okay host name. So which means that now from SFTP test we connected to the okay, learning. SFTP test we connected to the okay, learning, which means that so if you are having okay if you are having two hosts, so with help of okay this one what we have done, so with help of this guy So we are having okay two Linux box 1 and okay Linux okay box 2. So box 1 and okay box 2. So from the box 1 to box 2, we are having a default accounts, root and root. So I'm able to establish a connections to here and okay, vice versa. So I'm able to okay connect and okay, I can able to so both. I can able to achieve the okay both. So okay, we can able to achieve the both with valid password. So once we enter a password, then only we can able to then only okay we can able to okay we can able to connect it. Whereas, so for example, okay, let's execute okay from here itself. So SSH. So okay, I want to connect to the server remotely and I want to perform some operations and come out. So in this case, you just mention okay IPA. So okay IPA and okay who hyphen B okay uptime. So you want to run okay some commands remotely. So you don't want to connect. You want to connect and okay you want to connect okay interactively and for run some commands and come out. So just okay enter the password. So what it does, so okay it has connected to that okay remote server. That's why we are getting IP address as 135 and we are trying to connect. So from how long this is up and running, 36 minutes, because we started our class 36 minutes. So this is up and running from 36 minutes. And what is the load average and okay even okay uptime. So okay when who FNB means okay it will say that when the system is okay rebooted and okay IPA and okay uptime and okay, who FNB. So all the details. So this is the okay output of who FNB. This is the output of okay uptime. So interactively we can able to connect to the remote server and we can run and okay we can come out. We can run and we can come out. That is the another way to okay run a program and okay come out. Whereas okay if you want to run a okay if you want to so okay if you want to okay I mean enter the password. So similarly SSH okay server name or okay IP okay address, server name or okay IP okay address, server name or IP okay address. Now so here we are trying to pass the password, right? So instead of that let's use this okay echo. So we will try to pass the password. Let's see whether okay the password will be okay, taken or not. So I'm trying to pass the okay password and I'm trying to connect and okay, run the program. So but it is not okay taking. So which means that we cannot able to enter okay without of okay issuing the password. We cannot able to okay we cannot able to I mean so if you go with SSH hyphen hyphen help we can able to see the options. So okay here so okay okay this is the bind address and okay okay and okay, the cipher specifications. So if you want to okay pass a okay specific any config file, we can also pass it and okay bind address, local and okay even timeout. We can specify all these options. For example, okay okay port number by default it is 22. If you want to connect with a different port number, hyphen p and okay those options okay we are having, those options we are okay having. So now if you want to connect okay if you want to connect without of using a password, now I am trying to establish a connection with password. Now I want to establish a connection without of using password, without of using okay password, which means that so from okay from here to here, so okay from here to here I want to connect without passwords, without okay password and okay from here to here so okay with password, so okay with password. This is a learning and this is a SFTP server, this is a SFTP okay server. So in this case how can we okay achieve it? So in order to okay run this, so in order to run this, so in order to connect to a server without of okay using a password, without of using a password, there is a concept called SSH okay keygen command. There is a concept called SSH okay keygen. Try to understand it. So okay, if you are able to understand this concept, SCP and they are all okay very small. So in terms of this one, simply SSH command is used to connect to a remote server from current server itself and performs the operations with interact. I mean by okay in an interactive way or okay even without of interacting way. Interactive way means we can connect and we can run the commands and we can come out automatically. We can come out automatically. Whereas in non-interactive mode means interactive and non-interactive. So okay, non-interactive means we are going to connect there, and again we are pressing the control C, okay, exit command to come out. Control C to so exit out. Now, so if you want to okay, now requirement is establish a connection. So establish a connection without password, without okay password. So in order to do this one, we need to okay have a knowledge about, we need to okay have a knowledge about SSH. Okay, I mean there is a option, so we can achieve it. So we can okay we can achieve it. So okay by using SSH hyphen okay keygen, SSH hyphen so keygen okay command. So this is the one of the very important. Even okay we see that as part of when we establish a connections to okay, from Putty to Amazon services, we use this one, right? Similarly, now also. So SSH hyphen keygen command. The syntax of this guy is so the syntax of okay this is SSH hyphen okay keygen hyphen T RSA or okay DSA RSA or okay DSA. Come here. So SSH hyphen okay keygen hyphen okay help. So okay help. See, these are all the options. We are having it for SSH keygen command. So hyphen A means generate non-existence host. Hyphen okay B means show, and okay SSH hyphen keygen. So hyphen T type of authentication, whether RSA or DSA, and okay key format and everything we can able to okay specify. We can able to okay specify the okay details. We can able to specify the okay details. So as part of okay, okay SSH command, hyphen T means to specify the type, specify type to create. So there are okay two types of thing. One is RSA and DSA. The RSA means remote secure access, and DNA means dynamic secure okay access. RSA means okay remote okay secure access, okay secure okay access. Okay DSA means a dynamic okay secure okay access, dynamic secure okay access. This is the way we can able to connect to that okay remote server, and okay we can perform it. So here what you need to do, so after running okay we always go with the RSA because DSA is a different. So once we run this command, so once we run this command, so we want to establish to remote server, right? So come here, control D. See, once you press the control D, okay, now we reach to, so now if you go with IPA, we are at 135. Earlier we are in 249. So if you observe here, so earlier we are in okay 249. So that's why you're getting the 249 connection is closed. So now, so run this command ssh-keygen -trsa. Just run this command. So once you run this command, it will clearly says that enter the file on which to save the key root by root.ssh id underscore okay rsa. So now don't do that. So cd enter. So ls hyphen okay, lat. Do we have a .ssh folder now? So cd.ssh. So now, okay, let's do one thing. Come back outside. So, okay, CD, ls-lard. So, okay, just take the backup of, okay, this guy. So, mv, okay, .ssh to .ssh underscore, okay, backup. Now, ls-lard. So, we don't have a, considering we don't have .ssh folder. Now, the moment when you run this command, so okay, it will try to okay see. So generating public and private okay RSA keypad, public and private. Public means so this is what we are going to give it to the okay, outside of the world. Private means okay internally. So private means it's for a server specific. So what are you trying to achieve here? So it's simple, as simple as a very simple example is our lock. So in our lock, what are you trying to achieve? So whenever you are going outside, what we do? So we lock our house. So okay, we bring a lock, and okay for lock we do have a key and okay lock. So okay, the key is with you, and okay once you lock it, so okay we're properly locked and we'll go out. So now if you try to okay keep the different key okay different okay key for that lock, it won't open because so okay I mean whatever the key okay I mean it is a combination of pair, right? It's a combination of pair for that key. So okay for that okay for that lock, okay, this is a lock. So okay, I mean okay, for this is a okay lock. Similarly, we are going to generate the same thing. So public and private. So private means that okay, what we are going to give it to the outside of the world. So not okay, not from the server. Now in private means it will be inside the server. Whenever you are trying to connect okay to that server without of using password, okay, by default it carry that okay, by default it carry that key, and that key will be evaluated which are already available in okay private, the same way, the same concept of okay lock, the same concept of lock I mean okay lock. So okay lock will bring that okay will bring it, and okay will try to do that, right? Okay, same thing, we'll try to do the okay same thing. So okay, best example is for example okay the same thing, right? So okay log. So okay here if for example okay if you take this guy, so okay if you take this guy, what is going to okay happen here? That's fine. So okay here, so okay, I mean for this okay this is a one of that okay metal lock. So which is having a key. So we are having a two keys. So this is also three keys, right? So for example with this key we can't able to open okay this okay lock, and okay vice versa. So now that kind of okay thing, so that kind of thing we are going to okay achieve it on okay here. So now we are going to generate so private, so this is a private part, and okay, this is a okay, this is a public, because this is what okay we are giving to the customers, right? So now the same way, public and private. So whenever you can run this command, by default where it creates under root by dot ssh by id underscore rsa. Okay, if you don't have a folder, it will create a folder, and okay, we are trying to enter the key. If you want, we can able to enter the key. So don't enter the key. Again, you have to pass it explicitly. So id underscore create a directory called. So this directory is not available, right? It has created this directory. So enter the pass pair. Don't enter the pass pair. And again, don't enter the okay. Don't re-enter the pass pair. So now, so okay, we'll get okay this okay. This is the output. So okay, we'll get it. This output okay will okay get it. So what kind of output okay what is the out mechanism it happen? The moment when you run this command, it is generating the public and private okay key pair, and it's created directory under okay, I mean if you are going to run with okay, another account, by default working directory of a user, so there is a folder there will be a folder created .ssh. Under that, so okay, it will contain okay two files. Now it will contain the okay two files. Now go to cd enter ls-lart. So now, so there is a folder called okay .ssh. Go to that inside cd.ssh and ls-okay lrt. So we're having a two files, id underscore rsa and id underscore rsa dot okay pub, underscore rsa dot okay pub. So id underscore rsa okay dot pub. So now you will see that okay one more okay differences. So ssh. Now I'm trying to establish a connection. See, why are you getting this okay, error message? The authentication of the host cannot be established. So, are you sure want to communicate? So, entered it. Now we connected it, right? To SAP test. Now execute ls-lert. Now there is a file called noun underscore okay host. Earlier, do we have this noun underscore host file? No. Now we got one noun underscore okay host file. What this noun underscore host does file is, see, I mean, you already established the connection, right? So next time, so if I'm trying to establish the connection, it is not okay asking that okay. It's earlier very first time when I run this command, it asks you that the authenticity of the host cannot be established. So ESTDA key fingerprint. This is the key fingerprint. And are you sure you want to establish connecting yes or no? So this detail it will store under same home folder under noun underscore host. So because of this, we are not going to ask next time to enter the password. So here this is okay, this is what I have connected, right? So this is the fingerprint, this is the fingerprint. So because of this fingerprint and because of these details, you next time you are not going to next time you are not asking the okay details. ఎందుకు because so for first time we already established the connection. Since we already established the connection, those details are available on okay here, those details are available on okay here. This is that encrypted format. So which format? It is encrypted of okay 256 okay format. So you can able to see that okay STP something something. So you can able to okay see that. Now, so okay now we have created okay two files, right? So LSI okay, LSI and LRT. Now if you see this one ID underscore RSA, this is a private key. This is a okay private key. So this is how the private key okay looks like. So if you want to see that okay, how this private key and all, so we have to save it on okay notepad. So okay you have to save it on notepad. Okay, let me okay show you. So okay new file. Okay new window or okay notepad. Control S. ABC dot okay pem. All files. Just make it as okay all files. Okay save. Close. Now okay refresh. Where do we save it? So there will be a file called okay refresh. Let me do one more time. Control S. Desktops. Docs. So ABC dot okay pem. So it has to save it on pem format only. Just okay save. Now this file is saved, right? Now go ahead. Okay, now open it on desktops. Now open with. So if just open with okay choose another app. So if you try to okay open with okay some different okay choose with another okay app. So if you want to okay open any Internet Explorer. So okay just okay use this okay I mean anything. So okay here. So if you want to know that okay validity and all, so those validity we can able okay if you open it okay if you open with okay Chrome, so okay we can able to okay see this. So okay, we're having that okay Google right, Chrome application. Try to okay use this one just once. See, I mean it's not okay showing this one. So now go to okay desktops, okay docs, okay, open with. Okay, this is a private okay PEM folder that is leave it. So okay, once we okay open that, so we'll come to know. So okay here, okay we're having a okay file called okay we are having a okay file called okay, okay, I mean it's created okay two files. One is okay id underscore rsa and id underscore rsa dot pub. So id underscore rsa is a public okay it's a private. So you should never and ever change okay this key. You should never and ever change okay this key. So if you are going to change this key, so for example, if you go with id underscore rsa dot pub, so it will contains okay one line entry. So it contains that SSH RSA. So this is a okay this key is a subset of okay this key. This key is a subset of okay this key. Now what you need to do? So whichever the place you are trying to copy, whichever the place you are trying to copy. Now assume that. So you want to now you have generated the. So you have generated okay the okay value and okay key pair. The key and value pair okay you have created. So after creating the okay key and okay value pair, so now you want to copy paste into this server. You want to copy paste into this server. Now cd so ls hyphen okay lart. So we do already have a .ssh folder because we already established the connection okay and okay, other way. So we do have it. So here you need to create a file. So okay, you need to okay create a file. So okay, here whatever the key it is created, that we need to okay that we need to put it into a so okay that we need to okay put into so okay different okay server. So different okay server. So how do we okay do that? So now. we learn about SSH hyphen keygen okay, hyphen T, right? Similarly, we're also having a SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID. So, okay, hyphen ID, root at the rate. So, okay, root at the rate. So, okay, root okay, at the rate. So, this one. So, root at the rate, okay, this guy. So, 294, 249. Just okay, enter. So, okay, extracting the target host name root at the rate. So, there is a space. It's our problem. So, okay, root at the rate. See, clearly see that. Okay, SSH copy ID attempting to log to the okay, new keys to filter out that they're already installed. So, okay, remind that to be installed. If you are prompted now, then install with the okay, new queue. So now we are going to enter a password, NA. So the password. So you clearly see that. So number of keys added one. So now try to log okay, mission okay, without of okay, using a password, without of using a okay, password. Now come and see here. We can able to see that ls-lert. There is a now a new file is created called authorized underscore okay, keys. Authorized underscore keys. Here it will contain. So whatever the data. So whatever the data. So we are having it on okay, a public. The same public. If you see this one, the same is copy pasted into the same here. So, okay, we can manually also copy paste. If you don't want to copy paste manually, we can also achieve with okay, this command. So, we can also achieve with this okay, command. So, these are the so different commands we need to be okay, remember. We need to be okay, remember. So, after creation of this one, we need to okay, use this okay, we need to use this SSH hyphen. So, okay, keygen okay, SSH hyphen keygen right now. SSH hyphen copy hyphen okay, ID. Copy and ID above command copies public okay, public key file content, public okay, key file content okay, content to remote host under .ssh folder on authorized underscore okay, keys okay, file. If file doesn't exist, it creates okay, new one. If it already exists, okay, okay, if already exists, it append the text. It append the okay, text. This is the operation is going to perform by using this okay, SSH hyphen copy hyphen okay, ID. SSH copy hyphen okay, ID. So I hope it's clear for okay, everyone. So any doubts on okay here? So now we are trying to okay, connect, right? So now we copied it. Now go ahead and okay, run this okay, command. Now go ahead and run this okay, command. So now SSH okay, root at the rate of so this guy. Now it won't ask you to enter the password. So directly you connect it to the SFTP test. So this is the magic what we have okay, achieved. For example, if you execute the host name, so okay, SFP test. From SFP test, so what we have achieved here? So from here to here, we have achieved the okay, password okay, without password okay, connectivity. So how do we achieve that? Two commands. One is SSH hyphen keygen hyphen RSA. After that, SSH hyphen copy hyphen okay, ID. Same username at the rate of okay, server name. So this is how. Then later onwards, we don't require the password. We don't require the so password. So how it will be okay, okay, how it will be okay, validated. So whenever you are trying to connect, so for example, now whenever I try to establish the connection, it carries this ID underscore RSA dot pub, and that public key will be so okay, we are trying to connect. So from this server okay, from this server we are trying to connect to that okay, different server, right? So there also okay, we have placed this okay, file. So if something is okay, incorrect on there, so you cannot able to log in. For example, here both of them are matching, we can able to connect, it. For example, so now id underscore rs dot pub, right? So okay, now I am going to add okay, some okay, now okay, some I'm going to corrupt this file. How can I corrupt? I can use this. So okay, I'm going to add okay, some entry. I'm going to add okay, some entry. So now Go ahead and okay, run this command. See, it's clearly stating that. So key read and decode. So okay, last failed login, which means that if your file is corrupted, you cannot able to establish the connection. So SFP test means, so from SFP test we are trying to connect to that remote server, right? So okay, I mean, okay, since the connection is not, then okay, we are okay, since it's okay, this file is corrupted, we cannot. We assume that if your key got damaged, okay, I mean, by any of the way, you can't able to open the, we can't able to open the lock. So in this case, what you need to do, you need to be broken that lock. So okay, again, we need to be after broken the lock and purchase a new key. So the same principle and okay, here also. This is how we are able to establish a connections to the remote server from current server okay itself. So this is about the, so the same authentication mechanism. Okay, I mean the SSH keygen. You can also use it for rsync, SFTP, SCP. For all these commands, the same mechanism. So if you want to transfer the files without using password, we have to generate the authentication keys. That's why I explained about authentication keys now itself. So okay, tomorrow's class will be simple and straightforward. Like how do we transfer the files between two Linux servers and Windows to Unix and Unix to Windows, vice versa. So if you want to transfer the files between Linux to Windows, what you need to do? You need to use the command prompt. So okay, let me check whether there is a SFTP. Yeah, SFTP is available. So okay, FTP also. Let's see that FTP is available. FTP is also available. So we need to use this okay SFTP command. So this okay, tomorrow okay I will show you so how to connect it. For example, if you want to connect this one, just okay you have to enter the okay, username yes. So okay, you need to enter the okay password so that we can able to establish a connection. This okay will show you done okay tomorrow how to okay achieve it. So here SFTP you need to specify the okay username. Able to connect it.
Huh?
So this okay will show it on okay tomorrow. So okay that will be okay fine for okay.